Hello, hello, and welcome to the mad world of MadShot. Today we are going to be doing a gun run where we end up running into the merchant multiple times and end up with a pretty sweet high damage and health regen build. But mostly this is just going to be an introduction to the game video. If you're unfamiliar, this is a demo of what's going to be a fantastic roguelike game on Steam, where the game mechanics conspire to make it incredibly easy to look like a total badass, and have a hell of a fun time doing it. This, of course, is our in-between runs hub, where we can, for example, do our transmutations, which are the perks. They're also visually bugged, as you can see. Most of these are not actually that exciting, just non-specific stat boosts to crit, dodge, stuff like that, except for one that allows us to have an iframe on the dodge roll, which is obviously a huge deal, and we are using it. So, as you can already see, we can swing around on things, we can stick to the wall. There is a second weapon, which is the sword, which we will definitely play around with in another run. This is going to be our layout for the run. What shows up is very randomized. There may or may not be a mini-boss, a shop, meta currency available, in-run currency available, perks, perk buffs, and we are only able to see what some of those are. We can use a limited resource of Scout to check one of the upcoming rooms. This time we've got a lot of health available ahead, which is not sexy. We don't really care about that. But we do have an alteration, a perk ahead of us, so we will take that. And here we have our first level. Basically, the game is keep shooting and don't get hit. As you can see, we can swing on the chains, we can flip through the air, we can dodge roll, we can do all of that while firing our guns wildly, and it is super fun, super fast-paced, and a major adrenaline rush. Hanging out on the chains will keep us away from most melee enemies, but there are flying enemies, and the melee also do jump at you, so depending on how high up you are, you may need to dodge them. In general, the idea is stay mobile and don't get surrounded. To clear each level, you have to kill enough enemies. What greater goal could there be? And also don't jump on the enemies' heads, that doesn't help. And there you go. There are also pick-upable items, as you saw with that barrel there. They do quite a bit of damage, so they're worth using. And they also sometimes contain coins, like you saw there. Because we chose a transmutation room, we get to choose a perk, so we could either do a chance of mind control on hit, or a triple jump, or get a teleportation item when we get hit. I'm gonna go with the jump, because who doesn't want to be even cooler? That currency that we picked up can be used at a shop. We don't see any shops yet. We're not sure what these are, so let's use one of our scouts. That's an empty room. And so we'll just take our chances on this one, hope it's an alteration or something. Brick to the face of that bat right off the bat. No pun intended. The flying enemies are generally the most dangerous, so I prioritize taking them out first. These guys are definitely a nuisance because they do a lot of jumping around and obviously have a shield. So you need to hit them from above or below or behind, which isn't too hard to do. You can, well, double jump over them, not single jump. If you single jump, you will still clip them. So as you can see, I'm as soon as the enemies are spawning in, I'm targeting the flyers. Want to keep that situation under control. Doing a little one hand on the hook. Why not use it since it's there? As you saw, they can fly through things that you cannot move through or shoot through. And then we will roll through this guy to finish him off. Since we have the invulnerability on roll, that's a good way to handle them. And now we have a trader, merchant here. These guys are a random event, so we can get a store item, which I will do at the cost of the meta currency, just a little bit of it. So here are our perks. And this is the one we just got, morphine. So it'll give us a little health each time we enter a room, which is pretty big. And we get another perk, so we can do increased range. We can do rip tip, which is 9 extra damage, which is huge. So we're going to do that, because our base damage is 10, so that's almost doubling our damage. So again, we're not sure what this is. We're going to scout it. It's a transmutation. We will take that for sure. Ooh. We are right off the bat coming in hot in this room. And this chain is not very safe. Definitely within jumping height. Now we got the big frog dude. I don't know if he's actually a frog. I think he's actually a fish. It's like some sort of anglerfish, but with legs. These things happen in this game. You just roll with it. So we're gonna have to dodge around him there, and that was it. As you can see, our extra damage made the room much quicker. So we'll just run around and make sure we get all the money. Although, chances are... Oh, there's another trader. And this glowy bit is an extra scout. Unusual. So I think we'll just do the same thing again. 5 ether for 1 store item. We could do gold, but... whatever. Alright, let's see, we got holy water. Ah, so 20% reduced damage taken. Basically 20% armor. I'll take it. Okay, so we can get increased range, which is pretty cool. We can get healing, or we can get increased attack speed. I think I'm probably going to go for the attack speed, because who doesn't love more damage? But all of these are good. Yeah, I think I'll go for the attack speed, though. And moving on. So, we got a transmutation available. Don't mind if I do. Oh boy, we're in the corner. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was... oh, well. That was some fancy footwork there. That was pretty cool. Even if Mr. Chomper Boy kind of ruined it at the end. And there's a rat down there. Those guys are annoying. Oh my god, they are all over the place. Roll through him. Oh, triple jump really saved us there. Okay. Got hit by the rat. Let's hold the high ground. Ow. So you do have to reload every like 10 rounds or so. I've put it on my dang it, on my 3rd mouse key. You're taking so much damage in this room. But they're just everywhere, man. Everywhere. And they're jumping all over the place. Those white globs are for your charging up your ultimate. Okay, so we've got automatic reload on kill, or chance to mind control on hit. Chance to heal on crit. All fun, but we're going with the heal on hit. That is a super rare, super huge ability. Oh boy, we're in a bad spot. Okay, yep, they're coming for us. The right side of this map is, oof, have some explodey barrel. Took a bit of explodey ourselves too. We're getting shelled by artillery here. The frog/fish guys are weak in their back, by the way. Ah, trapped. And I seem to be having trouble hitting them. But yeah, this map is pretty... this level layout is pretty gnarly. It's very easy to get cornered, and it's very easy to fall into the water on the right side. If you do fall into the water... ooh, that's totally not fair. I couldn't even see him. If you do fall into the water, you take some damage and get teleported back to the land. Oh, thank God. That was so rough, man. They just kept spawning all over us. They want my body. They managed. We'll heal up with the crits, right? So we didn't get a mini-boss or a store this time. I'll put some clips at the end, but now it's time for the Chthonian Dune Worm, the ultimate boss of the demo. We're just going to open right up with the ultimate here, which just makes us fire way faster for a short period. This corner is a nice safe spot for the initial wave, and then he's going to start darting like that. So just watch for that red indicator and get out the way, because he's going to be making a beeline. So this boss is definitely easier with the guns than it is with the sword. This is the hardest part. So he does this circling attack, and I didn't actually know how to deal with it. I thought maybe we needed to move side to side to make the circle that he makes wider, but that's actually not how you handle it. You just need to do damage fast, and as soon as he takes a certain amount of damage, he'll stop circling. That's the only way I've found. Moving around doesn't seem to help at all. And then he does his spits, and then he does his spawns, and then we get by them for no freaking reason because I suck. But we've just about got him here. So I would advise saving your ultimate for this circle attack, because then you can easily do enough damage to get out of it. But I didn't know that at this time, so whatever. We still managed. I think our crit heals helped us out quite a bit there. That's definitely a really good perk to have. And that's it for the demo. Aside from those clips that I might stick in at the end to show you what we missed. But yeah, there's our build. Heal, attack speed, and heal on crit. Pretty good build. Trader items helped out a little bit too. I don't know how much you can get from that base transmutation increasing the crit chance, but that would definitely benefit this build. So before we go, here is an example of the shop. There is a secret room up above, but there is nothing in it and nothing to do there that I can tell so far. Though it does look like there probably will be in the future. There is not a lot to buy in the demo. As you can see, there's just a couple holy waters, which is like, hey, whoa. That's what the shop looks like. And then there is the mini-boss, which is a giant RatBat. Yes, your favorite enemy of all time. He has a very simple moveset. He will dart at you a couple of times in a row, and then he will spawn 3 RatBats. And rinse, repeat. That's the whole fight. It seems really simple, but it is pretty easy to get hit by his dash attack, because you don't really know exactly when he's going to start it. There's so much time in between that it's hard to get the timing right. And it's really hard to avoid if you don't have a roll, if you don't have invincibility on the roll. But once you get the hang of it, not very hard. And at the end, you do get a bit of health and cash, a very small amount of cash. So I'll play us out with some clips of other possible events you can encounter in the demo, of which there are quite a few. Some of them are very impactful to the gameplay, such as the Scientist, which can give you up to 5 transmutations while stealing almost all of your health. In fact, I'll be posting an especially fun run where we make use of that, which will pop up at the end of the video. Other than that, I'll just say that I am highly looking forward to the full release of the game. I highly recommend that you wishlist it on Steam, and of course, try out the demo for yourself. The link is in the description. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe to help others find the video, and we'll be seeing more of this in the future. See you then.